What? Okay, look. So, you've known Donald Trump is going for president right now, and his campaign dropped, but it's going back up because of stuff that happened in Orlando. I can't. This is too next for me, man. How could you vote this dude for president? The dude that brought you some apprentice, that he hosted the apprentice, he sold steaks, and now he's voting for president? This guy wants to build a wall around America. What that gonna prove, man? You want to literally kick an entire race out of America? Like, yo, I'm just gonna kick all the brown people out of America, yo. Half your freaking country made of brown people. There's the Mexican, there's the Indian, there's all those other countries at the side. So, this guy says, yo, let's build a wall around America. Where are you gonna get the people to build a wall? What are you gonna go back in time in your brand new time machine you got scientists to build and be like, go back to slave times and say, yo, you know what? All of you come with me. I'm gonna show you America, advanced technology. I need you to help me build a wall. And then bring all these slaves all the way back to present day and tell them to build a wall around America. This is gonna be like the 5th wall they built. There's like that mini wall around North Korea. There's the wall around Disneyland. I don't even know if there is a wall around Disneyland. I don't even know who built it. Then there's the Belgium wall that got destroyed within 2 years. And there's the Great Wall of China. You know how many people it took to make the Great Wall of China, and you want to build a wall around America? Really? And now you're saying, let's kick all the brown people out of America. Dude, just because we're brown doesn't mean we're terrorists, man. You can't just say you want to kick an entire race out of America. What are you going to go up to Russell Peters and be like, you're brown, man. You got to get out of America. It's like, what did I do, man? I don't understand. You cannot kick me out. I am a famous comedian. Everybody loves me, okay? You can't. Like, maybe if he has an American citizenship, you can't kick him out. But this is like when Obama tried to bring the Syrian refugees out of America. People were acting stupid. They're like, I don't want these immigrants in my country. Let's move to Canada. The country that's made by immigrants. Our country is created out of immigrants. You can't find one person whose ancestor is Canadian. You'd be like, yo, where are you from? Like, I'm an immigrant, man. I just transferred here a few years ago. Dude, that's a Canada. It's in America. It's a immigrational country. It's made of immigrants and people want to move here to get away from immigrants. It's not going to change that fact. So, let's move back to this. So, Donald Trump literally said a bunch of next stuff. He's like, he even called Obama stupid. And that's when Obama and Hillary Clinton went against him. He wanted to kick brown people out, and there was an Indian guy going for president until he dropped out because he wanted to go when Kanye West is going in 2020. He said, it wasn't my time, I'm gonna go further, like maybe 2020 I'll do my campaign thing. So let's look at this for a second. Donald Trump, the main reason his campaign went back up is because of this. Here, look at this photo right now. You're voting for this guy? No offense to George Bush, but this is the exact same reason he got voted for the second time. 9/11 happened, and then people started voting for the George Bush because he was saying better airport security. And now Donald Trump is getting voted for because he has stuff against terrorists, what he can do, and people are voting for him because of the Orlando bombings. Look, I'm not saying what he's doing is a bad thing. If I were in America, I would vote for him. I want him to actually do everything that he says he's going to do and not just say it and not do it when it actually comes to the time. So, like, if you eat brown bread, right? So why don't you just throw the brown bread out of the country? It's brown. Why don't you throw people with brown eyes out of the country? There's a song called Brown Girl in the Rain. I think that's what it's called. It's an old song, but it has brown in it. Why don't you just throw it out of the country, man? So look, you want to build a wall around America using brown bricks? You're just going to make it a browner America. So my votes are in for you, Donald Trump. Do what you say you do. But the least you could do is, I think, be original, man. Like, I swear at the time you brought up building a wall, South Park released an episode where Mr. Garrison wanted to build a wall around America, but then Canada built the wall first. And then they had a new prime minister and everyone left the country. And then before that, a few years ago, Nixon was in Futurama, and he built a force field to stop aliens from getting in, and that created a human-robot war, but that's too futuristic. I'm not saying that's going to happen. But there might be a revolution, I don't know. There has been bear revolutions in the past. And then if you ever noted this show called All Hail King Julian, it's a kids show. They released their season 3. In the finale, they like make fun of Donald Trump's idea of building a wall, where Julian signed the treaty with all the other kingdoms, and they all are together, and then nobody likes those guys in the Lemur Kingdom. So these two communists who've been trying to kill Julian throughout the series decide to let's build a wall. So then they all build a wall, and if they're trying to kick King Julian or take over the kingdom, and then everyone agrees, and then eventually they just kick everyone out of the kingdom, and then they just destroy the wall because nobody wants it because it's just creating chaos. So that's my insight. You know, I don't think this is gonna even create a World War III. I don't think this is gonna create a war. It's not gonna create a World War III. It's not gonna create a U.S. Wall 1. It's gonna be the first of the Trump wars. It's gonna be Donald Trump against Donald Trump. Imagine that, man. Donald Trump versus Donald Trump. No, I'm kidding. So that's my insight on Donald Trump's campaign. I hope he does what he actually says he does if he becomes the president, because I want to see him actually put all of that into perspective and not just say he's going to do those things. I am releasing a new song. It is called Takedown. It has to do... Donald Trump is featured in it. No, he's not actually rapping or singing in the song, but it's sort of about him and his campaign. It's about two other huge groups that I don't like that are creating all this chaos around the world, and it's about creating peace and all the corruption in the world. It's mainly about corruption in the world and on creating peace. And I also am planning to do a cover song before I release it, and I do have 4 songs I might do, which is one is Palm Trees by Flatbush Zombies, which is a really unlikely song. It's just one of them that I picked. There's Rap God at like 200% speed, maybe 150% speed. Really likely more 150% than 200% because that's too much faster. There's Panda by Designer. That's another cover song I might do. There's Demons by Imagine Dragons. I could do the beginning guitar part on guitar, and I could sing the song. So I also do have another channel. It's a gaming channel called The Game, or on Twitch, The Smooth Game. It's for gaming. You should check that out. But put a comment section in the comments below. Put a comment in the comment sections below, or the comment section below, what you think about Trump's campaign. You think he's gonna win? How you think he's gonna do? What do you think's gonna happen to the world if he does? What do you think isn't gonna happen to the world if he does? My hand motion's happening down there. It's not even in the camera. Or you comment what song you want me to do. But until next time, until another day, until another video, I will see you then. Peace out. What I say at the end of all of my videos. So, good luck, Donald Trump. This goes viral and you say, you're listening to this guy. Well, I don't know what you're disagreeing about. I'm with you with your idea. I just want to see you put it into perspective. So, until next time, good day.